Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kanisha. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this neutral but kind of full face glam look. So yes, if you guys are interested in seeing how I get this look, most definitely continue to watch this video. I don't do super beat looks every day. This is more something, you know, casual but glam, you know, when you ain't going nowhere major but you still trying to step. This is the look, let me tell you this, boo. So yeah, why am I super red? Like, anyways, yeah, so if you guys are interested in this look, most definitely continue to watch this video. And please, before you do anything else, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It will very much be appreciated. So yes, keep on watching this video to see how I get this look. Alrighty, you guys, so I did start off with my brows off camera only because when it comes to my brows, I be taking forever. Like, I literally be on my brows all day long. Like, I'm just such a perfectionist with my brows, so I be have to literally stop myself and tell myself that they are sisters and not twins, so they are not going to be exactly identical all the time. So yes, I did have to start off with my brows off camera. So if you guys do want to see a detailed tutorial on how I do my brows, most definitely let me know and I will try to get that out for you guys. But so since my brows are already did, we are going to go ahead and start off with the skin. And if you guys see me looking to the side, it's just because my mirror's right here. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and start off with the skin. Now when it comes to my makeup, I like to make sure I start off with a fresh, clean skin. So I literally just wash my face right before I start doing my makeup, and all I have on right now is just a little bit of moisturizer. So we are going to go ahead and start off with prepping the skin. So the first thing that I'm going to start off with priming my skin is the Tatcha Dewy Screen Cream. I get these like little things in like Ipsy packages. They do, and plus Tatcha is not cheap. Let me tell you about my girl Tatcha. She gets them coins for real. Like, Tatcha will run you them coins. But I'm gonna go ahead and start off with prepping the skin. I do have really dry skin, so I do like to go for more of a dewier look. Just because my skin gets really dry and it causes my makeup to crack a lot and so forth. So yeah, I am gonna just start off with Tatcha, and I just love the way Tatcha smells. Like, it just smells so clean and so like bougie and expensive. Like, I love Tatcha. So the next thing that we're gonna go into is with the Fenty Hydrating Primer. As y'all can see, I love this primer. Like, this primer is just everything. Rihanna just literally did that with a lot of her stuff. But we're just gonna go in and we're gonna prime the skin to get nice and even all over the face. Alrighty, so now that I have that primer on, I'm gonna go in with the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This stuff is literally, I can't tell y'all how good this stuff is. Like, it's just so good. Like, I have to go get the big one because I always get the little ones because I be trying to be cheap, because the little ones are like $20 and the big ones are like $60 in Sephora. But I just need to get the big one because, as y'all can see, like, I love this stuff. But I can say, like, a little bit goes a long way for me. But I'm just gonna really put this on the areas where I want my skin to be the smoothest. So that would be like under my eyes. And this is literally like what it says. Like, it is a canvas. Like, it's just, oh my god, adding this into like my makeup routine, like, it just be making my skin look so good sometimes. So I'm just gonna put it under my eyes because I don't want my eyes to really crease too much. And I'm gonna go above my lip because my lip creases a lot. I'm not gonna put it like all over my face, just really my problematic areas. And I'm letting y'all know now, this stuff will have you looking like a ghost, but no worries. Like, We're gonna blend all of this out in just a moment. But yes, it will. How you looking like a ghost for a second, but it's all good because we're gonna get it together, okay? We are going to get it together. So I went ahead and blended that Tatcha canvas out. Like I said, it is gonna make you look a little whitewashed for a minute, but it's all good because once we add all the rest of our products to it, I promise you that's gonna go away. It's not gonna stay. But the next thing we're gonna go into is with our Fenty Hydrating Foundation. This is in the color 385. So I'm gonna go in with my hydrating foundation. And we're just gonna do a couple pumps on the face. And I'm just going to start off with a little. Of course, I already know that I'm going to need more, but I like to just go ahead and build up. Instead of taking all of that at once, I like to gradually build up with my foundation. Alrighty, so now that my foundation is done, I am going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Concealer. This is in the color 350. So I'm going to go in with this concealer and I'm just going to go ahead and start concealing. Alrighty, now that I have my concealer on my face, I usually like to let it sit for a couple moments, kind of let it dry down. That way it doesn't move too much, so when I get ready to blend, it's not just going wherever I want to go, it goes where I want it to go. So I'm just going to let that sit for a couple moments and let it kind of dry down a little bit. Alrighty, now that I kind of let that sit, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and start blending that out. And I typically do my eyes last just because my eyes crease up so fast. Like, they crease up so fast on me. So I do my eyes last. That way, as soon as I get done with my eyes, I can go ahead and set it. Alrighty, so now that we have our concealer blended, I'm gonna first go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's like barely any in here. I'm gonna get what I can to kind of set my eyes, but other than that, we are gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty powder. I like this powder. It can be a little bit drying, so that's why I don't like to put too much under my eyes, because I noticed that it kind of makes my makeup look a little cakey. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to take a fluffy brush like this, and I'm kind of just gonna press it into my crease of my eyes, just because, like I said, that's where I get the most cracking, and I just want it to look effortless. So I'm just going to take some of it and I'm going to lightly press it into my cracks. Alright, so now that we have the Laura Mercier under my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and go in with that Fenty Beauty. This one is in the color Banana. It's a little bit too light for me. I could have most definitely went with a darker color. But yep, this is the one that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and go into that, put some in the top of my lid. And I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender, and I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face. Because I have acne prone skin and dry skin, I don't bake. I go ahead and press the powder into my skin. Because by me sitting there letting it bake, especially with this Fenty Beauty powder, it literally like dries up my makeup, and I feel like even dries up my skin, and it starts making things crack and just not looking cute. So I don't really bake. I go ahead and press it into the skin with my beauty blender. And just gonna press it on my highlight areas. And just like that. Alrighty, so the next step is I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my bronzer, and I'm just gonna use that to contour. I'm gonna use these two darker shades on the pan, and I'm gonna go in with a medium-sized brush like this, and I'm gonna just go back and forth with those two colors and just start adding a little bit of life back to my skin. So I'm going to go in with a thinner brush for my nose contour. I'm going to go back in with those same two shades, just go back and forth. But I'm just going to use a thinner one to do my nose contour. And by the way, these last two brushes are by Real Technique. I absolutely love them for like contouring, but I like a really precise nose contour. Don't worry, the harsh lines we're most definitely going to take care of, but I like to just make sure I get into there. Go back in with the bigger one, and I'm just gonna blend those harsh lines out. Just like that. Alright, so now that I have my base done, I like to actually go in with this NYX Dewy Finish Spray. I like to go in every couple layers and set my face, so that way when I'm working on everything else, it don't start moving or acting weird. So I like to just go ahead and set my face down. So we are going to go in with eyeshadow. I'm going to use 3 different palettes. I'm going to use my Warrior palette by Juvia's, my Nubian palette by Juvia's, and the James Charles palette by Morphe. So those are the 3 palettes that we are going to use for this eyeshadow look. Alright, so I'm not sure what kind of look I'm going for. I do know that I'm going to go in with neutral colors, but I'm not really sure what look I'm going for. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip into this James Charles palette and dip into this brown right here just to put it all over my lid. That is a very neutral color, but we're just going to just like build it all up. So right now you're not gonna be able to see the magic, but we're just, like I said, going to build as we go. I'm just dipping into that one, just getting it all over my lid so I can start building. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and dip into my Nubian palette, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this color right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just start layering these colors. Just getting it all over the lid. And see, the thing about eyeshadow is you don't want to go in with the darkest shade first, just because that can cause it to be harsh, and you really want like an effortless look. So you don't want to go in with a really dark color beginning, like for example this really dark brown right here, just because you want to build as you go, and that can be really harsh. So even though you're not seeing the magic right now, I promise you it's coming. It's coming. You just have to be patient. And just I'll go back into my James Charles palette because I want to do a very nude look. So I'm gonna go into I'm gonna be dangerous, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here, and I'm just gonna start putting that a little bit on my outer corners. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. So I'm gonna put that on my outer corners and just lightly start building that up. I'm gonna go a little bit to the crease. So I'm gonna take this fluffier eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna start blending that color a little. Just blend it out. I'm just going to start pulling that away, just so it can give a blended effect. Now you want to just get rid of those harsh lines, and you are going to blend sometimes a little bit too much, but that is okay. It's better than not blending at all. So we're just going to start pulling that away like that, and I'm just gonna go back in, and I just add some of that color back. And go back in and blend it. Just like so. Alrighty, so we're gonna move on to our next color. So I'm gonna go in the Julius palette, and I'm gonna go in with this dark brown at the bottom. Let's see what kind of brush down is. I'm going with this one, and I'm just gonna deepen those outer corners, just deepen it up a little bit. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go in with my Warrior palette and dip into one of those shimmer shades. I'm gonna go in with the first shade. So we're gonna go ahead and just dip into that one. So I'm gonna go in with a brush like this, just so I can pick up that pigment. And to get it more pigmented, even though these Julius palettes girl, talk about pigment. Like, even though with the Juvia's palettes, they are very pigmented, I like to get the full effect. So I'm gonna go in with some setting spray, and I'm just going to just mist the brush that way I can get the full effect. I'm just gonna go in over the lid and just add that shimmer. Alrighty, so I am gonna go in on my bottom lash line and just add a little bit of that darker brown from the GRWN palette. This one here, I'm just gonna add a little bit of it to my bottom lash. I'm also going to go into my Warrior palette, and I'm going to add this champagne color to my inner corners. So now that I have my eyeshadow done to my liking, I am going to go in with liner. So for liner, I am going to take this Tarte liner and go ahead and line my eyes. Alrighty, so now that I have my liner did, cut, sharp, I'm gonna go in with my mascara. So I don't really do nothing major with the mascara. I just make sure my lashes are coated so that I can put my falsies on. So I just put it at the top, make sure they're coated. And for anyone curious, this mascara is by Milk Cosmetics, or Milk Makeup. So now that I have my lashes coated, I'm just gonna go ahead and go off camera and apply some lashes to my eyes. Alrighty, so now I have my lashes applied. Let me tell y'all, lashes makes all the difference, okay? Like, what's a girl gonna do without her lashes? Okay. Alright, so starting off with highlight, we are going to go in with the Suave Beauty. If I'm saying it wrong, do not crucify me. But yeah, we're gonna go in with this highlighter right here. And just because like I love the glowy effect this gives, it just almost makes it seem like it's just like my skin glowing underneath. So I'm just gonna take the slightest bits, like the slightest, I'm just gonna dab, because this will go a long way. I'm just really taking the slightest bits and just dabbing, and I'm gonna go in with my finger and just dab it around. Alright, so I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna go in with this Kiss liner. This is in the color coffee brown. So we're just gonna go in and line the lips. So now I have my liner applied, and I'm gonna go in with this lipstick by ColourPop. This is in the color Sterling, so it's like a nude color, and I'm just gonna go in and put that on the lips. Alrighty, so I am going to finish that off and go in with my Fenty Beauty gloss. This is in the color Diamond Milk. Alrighty guys, so to finish off this makeup look, we are going to go in with the Matte Fix Plus. And we're going to just give it a spritz. And that is just going to bring it all together. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna finish this look, and I will be right back with you guys. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look. Went ahead and just did my hair, put some earrings on, you know, nice little shirt, do what it do. So yeah, this is the final look. I think it's super cute. Too bad I have to literally like wipe it off in the next like 10 minutes because I'm about to go to bed, because it's like, I don't know, like 1 o'clock, 1:30. But yep, so if you guys did like this look and this video, please most definitely like, comment, and subscribe. It will be gladly appreciated. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.